It's showtime at the Last Frontier Casino and Poker Room in La Center. Time for another edition of Because You Love Cards.
Hi everybody, how you doing out there online? We just wanted to let you know at the end of this segment, we're going to have a special gift for those of you that follow along with us. So stay in tune, watch us all the way to the end, and hopefully you enjoy what we have. But those that stay are going to be rewarded.
Well, you know, let's let them know who we are. I'm Ben Tracy in marketing. Also on today's show, we're going to have some gaming tips, we're going to have some poker tips, and more. Who are you?
I'm Michael Holt, the Chief Brand Officer of the Last Frontier Casinos. Ben, can you believe it? This November is going to be our 30th year here in La Center, and you and I, we've been here the whole time. It's hard to believe, isn't it? 30 years.
It is hard to believe. I'm even starting to lose my hair. Keep in mind, this is your show as well. Post a comment at any time. Your thoughts, ideas, stories about gaming, bad beats, experiences. We want to share what you have to say with our viewers. Michael, I got a question for you. How did you get into gaming in the first place?
Wow, that's a great question. You know, I get asked a lot about that because I'm a local guy here. I went to Columbia River High School. I took pottery and PE at Clark College. But actually, my card playing career started when I was 8 years old. When we used to play Little League baseball at the Hazeldale Little League downtown Vancouver, my mom actually worked at the Frontier Room. And for those of you that don't know it, the Last Frontier Casino is actually named after the Frontier Room that was downtown. But what I used to do is every Saturday I'd go down and I'd sell Little League. I used to think the players liked me to play on the team because I played good. No, they liked it because I sold so much candy. And every time we'd win the pizza party for selling the candy bars. 1,500 candy bars I would sell to those poker players. They would be seen a lot, taking the chips, buying the poker candy bars, and playing them in a pot. So I used to watch through a smoke glass window as those guys played cards. And it was just, you know, something that I will always remember. It was a fantastic time to really get to meet, like, the card players today. And many of those people still come up here today and say, "Hi, Michael, I remember you back when you were little."
I can see it now. I call your Snickers and rage at 3 Baby Ruths.
It was fun back then. And, you know, again, it was just card players playing cards in a little smoke-filled card room, which is not like it is today, but it was just a really, really good time to meet people and enjoy what we call our card rooms today.
Michael, there's a lot of truth in what you said about family and growing up. Same with me. Family, pinochle, cribbage, poker, canasta. We played the games, and as a kid, I lived for when the neighbors would gather and we'd have those games and we'd have coffee and pop and stuff like that. But everything started gathered around the card table.
It did.
And you know, it's so important to even think about what is it that has such an attraction about cards. Well, number one, you are a participator. You're not a spectator. Players love the challenge. It keeps the juices flowing. What really amazing is that you can do it for so long. You can't go to a movie that's 10 hours long, but you can play poker from 4 to 8 to 16. I've seen them play 38 hours and still play.
Yeah, I love it.
I mean, it is amazing. Michael, speaking of gaming, what is your gaming tip of the week?
Well, we talked to you about that. We were going to share with the gaming tip, and I have to tell you this. It amazes me, Ben, how many people come to our card room and they do not get a Players Club card. Most people just don't want to be hassled with it. They don't want to, you know, give their name and get signed up. But I'm going to tell you the value in that Players Club card is just endless. Everything from getting reward points to be able to get comps to match play coupons. In fact, it is when you come to our casinos and take a look at what's out there around the world, you just have to get a Players Club card. Even if you're not here, I would highly recommend wherever you go, get your rewards and really understand what those perks are. And next door with what we do, it's the value of why you play in a little card room like ours.
I agree wholeheartedly. Can I give a poker tip? Is that a good time to do this?
Ben, if you've come up here before, we have poker tournaments on Mondays and Thursday morning. Ben starts them, leads them, writes the stories. If you follow us online, you've seen his stories, the post of the pictures. You can feel the love in every one of those pictures. But Ben, I would say you are probably one of the top experts about poker. So share what you're.
Why is it when I walk in and say, "Hey Ben, we got a seat for you," and that's not the floor supervisor; those are the players. They always make room for old Ben. But you know, the one thing I've discovered over the many years, I'm talking 50, 60 years of playing cards, one universal truth to those who know what they're doing And those who think they know what they're doing and those who don't know what they're doing is they play too many hands. You can't take a bad hand and expect something good to happen, especially when you have 5, 6, 7, 8 callers and you're trying to bluff with your 2 cards against a total of 14 to 16 cards. Ain't gonna happen, pal.
No.
Just is not going to happen. Start with good cards, throw away the bad cards. Someone once said, just play blackjack hands. Play aces, kings, queens, jacks in any combination, and that's a good way to start. If it looks like you're getting beat, fold the hand. Folding is important. Playing bad cards is a no-no. Playing good cards is the first thing you need to do.
Yeah, good stuff. You know, we could talk to you all day about tips and stuff, and that's why we put the Because You Love Card series together. Each week we're going to share thoughts and ideas and value for you. And like we promised at the start of this video, we had a special gift. And you can see Ben's got his Lucky You hat on. We've got Lucky You shirts, but we're going to give you your shot for a chance to win your very own Lucky You t-shirt. And I'm telling you, high quality, great t-shirts, and you got your very own Lucky You hat. All you have to do is go out, like us out there on Facebook, like us and share comments, any type of interaction where we have your address. And then what we will do is next week during our series, we'll post the winner who won the t-shirt, and you have a chance to come pick it out. But you know, Benny, as you say, why are we here?
Well, very simply, all together, because you love cards.
Thanks again for joining us. See you next week.
You bet.